Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Steven at Gutter Pop Comics in Buffalo, New York, 1421 Hertel Avenue. It is Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. It's about 12:30 a.m. So happy new comic book day, y'all. Each week we do a little video where we go through the week's new releases to show off what we've got going on for our regulars and our mail order customers. We update our website, gutterpopcomics.com, about a week after we post this video. And so we do that so our regulars and our mail order customers, folks who follow us on social media, get first dibs at all the cool stuff we have coming out each week. So feel free to get in touch. We can hold something for you or order another copy. If you are interested in the single issue comics that come out each week, follow our Instagram or Facebook page. We post in greater detail all of the stuff that we get in. All right, so let's get into the video. Thank you very much. Maybe last thing, this Saturday, May 28th, we've got Falynn Koch signing her new kids book. So make sure to be there. All right, into the video. All right, y'all. So for this week, hopefully just this week, it is a return to the dreaded Steven holds his iPhone over the new releases shakily. If this is your first time joining us, we kind of had figured out a better format using like a mic stand to keep the camera stationary. But I just got back from playing a punk show with my band, Personal Style, and we played a show with Bailey, who works here, his band Deluxe, and so I'm getting started real late. And y'all want me to have, positive experiences, so I'm sure everyone's going to be cool with sort of a, back to the basics kind of approach. The whole of London is shocked when the mayor is found dead on an underground train, but perhaps none more than university student Al Adley. Go get him, Al. The Lost Lad. This was a pretty popular horror thriller. Eat the Rich. It was like a single issue kind of thing. So that one definitely got some positive feedback. So that's cool. I like that character design, and that is a very comfy looking jacket. Not your average boy meets girl. Honor student Marcus. Dark Secret and a Death Wish. So volume 1. Volume 2, this is like a slice of life, or it's auto-bio about someone who sort of chronicles their gig as they kind of stumble into a gig as a sex worker, a male porn star, if you will, in Japan. So if that was ever interesting to you or anything like that is interesting to you, it's a pretty funny, like kind of lighthearted take on it. And it's very it's fairly chill. Wow, Detective Boy Conan, volume 82, case closed. That's great, that like cat on the cover. I've never really read that stuff. It looks so charming. Meanwhile, long-running anthology series. Cool to see this again. It's been a long time, but I feel like, oh man, it's like I never know. This is why I don't do this anymore, because of the glare. When you get that real shiny stuff. What if I like? All right, is everyone a little seasick now? But yeah, like these are always cool, like sci-fi anthologies. Yeah, very varied looking stuff. Volume 2 of the Magic Order, very popular series. This really beautiful new, like, hardcover edition of A Silent Voice, a very beautiful, like, complicated, sensitive manga. I think this has been a hit, and I think there is an anime adaptation. I've never seen it, but very beautiful stuff. Classic manga that moved readers around the world. So it's like, I don't want to spoil anything, but I guess if you read that paragraph, it kind of does. But yeah, just like a lot of meat to that one. Very good comic. Very good comic book. The Silver Coin Volume 2, cool horror stuff. Another kind of popular series. BPRD, World of Hellboy. Always good to see collections of that stuff. JoJo's, I'm listening to Jeff's Bizarre Adventure, this podcast where they're going through all the episodes of the JoJo anime, and I'm having a blast. And I've read a lot of this stuff, and I've watched a lot of some of the anime. Like this is my first time actually finishing the first, some of the early stuff. I kind of like, after reading the manga, I like skipped ahead. But highly recommend it, and if it's on, if you can watch JoJo, it's on Netflix right now and some other stuff. I'm sure it's on like Crunchyroll or a bunch of different stuff. Got like Witcher comics, new volume of Mason Akoku. Here, let's flip through this. So this is pretty anticipated. Peach Momoko's first, did these 4 comics for Marvel. They're really beautiful. They like kind of take like Marvel characters and kind of like refract them through this like kind of, what do you call that? What are, like Japanese folklore and the, can't quite think of the name of the spirits or the little, I wonder if they'll use that word. Like deadly creatures, gods. Man, I just can't think of what they're called right now, but I should do these live so I can just ask questions. It'll like come to me later. But really cool stuff. So taking Marvel lore and like kind of reimagining it through this like fantasy lens. I loved the first 2 volumes of this. Very well drawn first 2 volumes. 3rd volume also looking pretty nice. But I love the 2 characters, man. Society in Ruin, Heavenly Delusion 3. Pretty sick. Lonesome. Some Euro. Lonesome Dove. Volume 14, wow. This is like the comic that put her on the map, I believe. Rumiko Takahashi, one of the all-time greatest cartoonists. Talking Rumiko, I'm talking Jack Kirby, I'm talking whoever you think is the best. She's a little better. Full Metal Alchemist. I'm also I just like rewatched all this stuff. Man, I'm just getting so weeby. I don't know if that's an okay thing to say or not. I mean it positively, right? And then this beautiful little bippy. Number 5. I think I'm behind. I don't think I read the 4th volume. They're really like impressionistic and weird and hard to follow, but in such a fun, like psychedelic way. Wow, just incredible drawing. Just incredible. Probably if I was just talking to a friend, and it's like probably not a great place to start with this author, but highly recommend like Tekken Concrete or the Ping Pong manga. But really sick stuff. I'm just gonna try and slowly, without making anyone sick, walk over. Not a lot of kids stuff. We got a new Star Wars High Republic, Hedge of Balance, and the Masterful Cat is Depressed again today. I think we put this in the YA, young adult, teen 13 plus stuff. It seems to have a lot of crossover appeal. So we'll probably put that in the manga section and the like YA section. A little crossfade there. In my haste, I missed a couple. Like I said, we're doing it kind of kind of old school tonight. This is not going to be a video. I'm not the slickest one. But let's see, you know, who knows? Death game in another world. Fellow losers. I don't understand that one. I don't have time. Wow, man. Cool series. I've lost the plot, but 35 volumes of Yen of the Dawn. And then for small press, all I have this week is Forever and Everything, issue 8 by Cal Bravo, long-running autobio, slice of life cartoonist, one of the best we've got. So always happy to get a new issue of Forever and Everything in the shop. Awesome. So now we may transition to the new release comics. All right, trying something a little different. Gonna go through all the new single issue comics. So typically, you know, it's a lot easier for us to read the trade paperbacks and recommend them to customers. So unless I've gotten a preview PDF or have had time to read like a first issue, I don't really recommend stuff on here. That being said, if you go to our Instagram or our Facebook page, we like kind of post still individual photos in our stories section, and so that would be a better place to maybe get acquainted with the single issue comics. But this time I just thought I'd use the photos I took and then sort of explain the process as we go over it, call out anything that looks you know, particularly interesting. What was that, do you think? Went by so fast. It was almost as if I intentionally wanted it to blow by. Good Boy #1 is a sequel to the previous Good Boy comic, unrelated to the Michael Sweater Good Boy magazine. Got the very good heart. Okay, so I got a little lazier in here, and I can see I'm not getting all the titles in, but there was a new BPRD, Stephanie Phillips, Harley Quinn. We got this Philadelphia. Dang, the last book you ever read. What was the last book I ever read? The last book I talked about was the American Hardcore book by Stephen Blush. Last book I read, was it Moby Dick? I read Moby Dick last year. It was really cool. I never read it before. Got a much delayed issue 5, that Gilbert Hernandez comic. So this is my first time trying to do a voiceover over the single issues, and I guess I didn't set the camera speed right. So they're really blowing by now. But we got the return of a natural, one of those popular furry comics out there. So if you go to our Instagram or our Facebook page, we'll post this stuff in the sections. All right, thanks so much, y'all. And if this is your first time joining us, maybe the videos are like a little less rushed. But thank you. I hope it was informative and you saw some cool stuff. This Saturday, May 28th, Falynn Koch signing her new book. Very exciting. All right. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.